Hi guys, so I'm making a puff pastry Reuben bake. So I start with a defrosted sheet of puff pastry. I'm going to slice it in half lengthwise, and then I'm going to go in and start making my Reuben. So I start out with some Thousand Island dressing that I'm going to go ahead and put on the half of the puff pastry sheet, spread it out with a pastry brush, and get it all the way through, because you want to use that to kind of be the glue. So then I'm going to also put in here some sliced Swiss. Now you can use shredded Swiss. I just happen to have sliced on hand. So I'm going to go in and layer the sliced Swiss on the bottom. Then I'm going to go in with some cooked corned beef that I had cooked the other day, and then I put in the food processor and kind of ground it up. It makes it spread much easier, I think. So I got the corned beef on there. Now you can use how much you want. Since this is the first time I'm making it, I kind of want a little thin on this. I probably, in hindsight, would have added a little bit more corned beef. So now I'm going in with some really, really thoroughly drained sauerkraut. Now I'm not a huge sauerkraut fan, so I went a little light, but you do you when you make this. So I got the sauerkraut. I'm going to go in and put that in a nice little layer. Then I took some marble rye bread and toasted it, and then ground that up in the food processor and made some marble rye breadcrumbs. So I'm going to go ahead and layer in the breadcrumbs on there. Then I'm going to go in and put in a little bit more Swiss cheese. Once again, in hindsight, I probably put a little bit more in there. After this is all said and done, I'm going to put a little bit more of the Thousand Island dressing. And then I'm going to take the second sheet of the puff pastry. Once again, in hindsight, I would have just flipped over the parchment paper and it wouldn't have stretched out like it did. So it would have made it easier to do the crimping. So then I'm taking a fork and I'm going to pinch the ends, just seal it up with the fork. And you can see I'm going to go through and get that all put in there. You want to do this pretty tight so nothing leaks out. So now I'm going to go in with an egg wash. It's just a beaten egg with a little bit of water, and I'm going to brush that on and cover the whole thing. Gives it a little shine and on the puff pastry. Now I spread this all out, and then I went in and put in a few vent holes. And then I took a little bit of the rye breadcrumbs and sprinkled them on the top. So then you're going to want to bake this in the oven at 425 for about 20 to 25 minutes. Everybody's oven's differently. And there you have it. It was delicious and it was a hit.